I kind of feel like we wait and see what we grab. Oh my god! Right, that was not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Take a look, but this was not what I was expecting. Hello, Gomez here for the LAN channel. Trying something a little bit different today because I did actually put a poll out on YouTube to see what kind of content you guys wanted, and you guys did say you wanted to see a little bit of expedition content. So this is what I've got for you today. Let me know how you guys want to see this content, right? Because basically what I've done is the initial picks and then 2 of my favourite matches through the expedition. So if you actually want a more in-depth pick by pick, because obviously I've cut out kind of like the middle pick by pick things because I just felt like, you know, it's a little bit too much information, a little bit, because obviously this video is already long. And you know what the funny thing is, this video is only 2 matches, but expedition games can go on longer because it's just all the craziness that happens. But let me know how you want to see it, whether or not you want to see us more in detail pick by pick, or if you want to know that, let me know. I'll let you know down in the comment section down below, as well as the fact that obviously, like, you know, so if this is more you want to see, please let me know, because I do love playing expedition and I would love to show you guys more content like this. So let me know what you think. Anyway, let's get into this. Do we take the stupidity that could be landmark victory? I'm gonna take it. Just Spectre as well. I mean, it's not the wise choice by any stretch of the imagination. It's not the wise choice. I'm gonna take both of these two. I'll take both. We appear to have hit the stupid part of the evening. Okay, we go big. So that silence might actually be like, you know, an unexpected just like thing. But I do want I want stability. I mean, especially with some of these moves that I've got, I feel like I'm gonna need stability and ways of healing and getting myself round situations. I mean, admittedly, draw would have been good there. I'm gonna do my best to make a somewhat cohesive, making sense deck. I mean, potentially, actually, I mean, if we can get enough draw going, that's not actually a bad plan. If we can get enough, I mean, we can actually iron. If we go, so we've got 3 regions here. We could actually throw the Iron Maiden for, but I do like the idea of this elusive, especially with the draw that we're getting, but that's good as well for healing, and especially with I mean, because it's the counter of if we can get Star Spring on the board, that is just perfect counter. So I'm definitely taking a very stupid approach. I mean, I like the idea of strong arm. We're definitely taking a very stupid approach here, but it is the decisions that I have decided to make, and so I will live with them. I will live with each one of these foolish decisions one by one. Mostly because I have to. Mostly because I do it. So feel the rush. I mean, we haven't actually got any ramp going at all in this deck. You know, so that we take it. We'll take this. I mean, this is gonna be. Do you remember like how that one nearly got 7 wins? This deck is gonna go out on the foot like without any, isn't it? I'm gonna take the Tom Kench. I'm gonna take the Tom Kench just because as much as me wants that, because this actually does have a lot of things, but this also has a lot. Like they all have their merits. They all have their merits and whatnot. But I'm gonna take it because Tom Kench provides a weird. Like in Expedition in particular, like Tom Kench provides an extra point of removal. Like if your opponent is playing things, so this is going to be interesting. So if your opponent is playing things that you need to get off the board, he actually does. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. And keep the hand. Keep the hand. I might have done this. This is the most definitely stupid thing. But yeah, I'm gonna make a deck based around this for you, babe. Thank you, which good last touch hero. Right, okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Not gonna lie, not the best draw with what we've got on the field right now. Our opponent, like, so late game, she might prove important if we kill his Anivia, and then we can kill the egg. But I feel like when the second you get Howling the Fist, it's like, you know what? I'll keep it. So he's already actually got the buff that he would have got.
With my spirit, not my fist.
I'm actually gonna play that because it can trade off with this unit. Like, so if he were to go forward, like the bird, sadly wouldn't be able to do anything against that, but he at least poses a threat. And so I'll take that. We could throw you out. I mean, the fact that we've even got Battle Fury as well, like the
dead don't need riches.
The potential of that. I mean, technically, we could have actually thrown Spring Guardian out. There wouldn't have actually been any bad things throwing Spring Guardian out right now. So, admittedly, I might end up regretting that decision. So he's doing that. So he's going to be getting a Yeti. We know for a fact our opponent's going to be getting a Yeti. I could play this, which just means that when he summons this dragon, we should hopefully kill it with the... It depends on which way round the interaction happens, but if he summons that, then we could actually just kill it immediately. It also means that we get down all of these healths. It would kill our Omen Hawk. We know that he's going to be playing a Yeti next turn. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to end up regretting my decision, but I'm going to do it. So I'm hoping, there you go, he gets that, and then it just dies immediately. And then next turn, Claw of the Dragon also dies. Aha! He doesn't go with the Yeti. So we could throw this out for the purposes of getting the heal to heal her back up again.
A drop of kindness creates many ripples.
Because if we heal her back up again, yeah, we lose this guy. But I'm feeling that if we play Soraka next turn, like weirdly, this plan makes sense to me in a stupid way. Because it forces me to have more heal targets. So this guy's gonna die next turn anyway. Like, this guy dies next turn anyway. So we might as well trade with him. That's gonna die, like this is gonna die next turn. Obviously, like, you know, we've given our opponent a little bit of a Sejuani boost there, but just pulls those things off the side of the board. Throw Soraka out. We even got a heal, so we're then gonna heal. It feels like this feels so stupid, but this would tilt your enemy. Don't worry, this is so. Obviously, the problem now is, okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this way round. Because he would trade with this off the board, and I kind of want to be removing things because then my plan here is get a heal into her. Like this might be very stupid, but at the end of the day, it's actually forcing resource out of my opponent. Like significant resource out of my opponent. He knows that that's dead next. He knows these two are dead next round, so he knows that he has to kind of do something about it. Okay. So. Of course. Weirdly, I don't know whether or not this is the wise move. It probably is not the wise move, but I'm still going to keep it alive. Just because, I mean, admittedly, it's not as good now, but we are going to be forcing down some of these things on our opponent's side. So I'll take that. I wish I had the additional mana. I mean, we could actually still kindly keep this and then next turn throw out this. I don't actually mind trading this off now. It's kind of done what it needed to. It gave significant, like, you know, problems to our opponent. We could actually use the kindly Cavity to heal up Soraka, and then, actually, she would level herself, but we could get the draw next turn if we do that. Feel like we play this, throw the heal in there, so that gets the buff.
Just like me.
I don't know, like, in my mind, this sounds like a really good plan. It's probably not. So, Fimji into Fimji, so he's got the trade off with the Elnuk. It's okay. I don't mind it. So, I mean, we could throw down the landmark. We also have the ability of Battle Fury, which, like, you know, is a legitimate option.
Stars fall.
I feel like we see what happens in a stupid way, because obviously he's gonna want to trade this off. Which makes a lot of sense. But if I can force him to get things off of his side of the field, he hasn't really done anything to level Lee. He's still a few moves away from that being a problem. Sejuani could always drop. Special one he could always drop. So we could trade up his side of the ball completely. We could trade off his side of the ball completely. We could technically throw this in to get an additional 8 damage in. But a big part of me wants to go with throwing down this and start to see what we get. Start to see what we get, because that works fine for me. He was running frostbites. True. Okay, right, so that still can counter that next turn. You know what? This was a risky plan. This was a risky plan, but I will take it. So if he goes for an immediate attack forward, Battle Fury gives me options. Let's see. Nocturne. I mean, he's not who I would have chosen. He's not who I would have chosen. We could technically take the damage. We could technically take the damage there, but I feel that we do.
Go no further.
This might sound very stupid, mainly because it is. I feel like we do that. Because it's massively stupid, and he could frostbite it, but at least we don't take the damage, right? We can then throw out. Do I want to throw out? Which one do I want to throw out? Draw. Oof! That's big. That's big. She does heal herself up fully. The only good thing about that is she will just heal herself up fully anyway. Part of me's like, if we play Nocturne next turn, we could start getting his attack down, I guess. I kind of feel like we wait and see what we grab. Oh my god! Right, that was not what I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Take a look, but this was not what I was expecting. Potential Trundle. Trundle does mean that. Right. Okay. So here's the thing. We could play. Such a stupid situation I'm in right now. I'm gonna play you and then play, because we can't play Trundle and his pillar at the same turn. What we can do is we can play Nocturne and then force that damage down just a tiny bit. Not a lot, but just a tiny. I see your Nocturne, and I waste you a Nocturne. Okay, that it's crazy, but it happens. It happens. Right, so. I see your Nocturne. I waste you Nocturne. We haven't really got many, like, he hasn't, other than his ice pillar, like, he's only going to be going up by 1 damage, right? He's only going to be going up by 1 damage and 1 health. I wish I had, like, Troll Chant in my hand right now, or something so I could counter this. I can still get her health up so that I can at least counter him there. I feel like we go forward with Nocturne and keep Trundle back. I feel like that's the plan. So, I mean, he does. Admittedly, he sucks here. He could eat this. Is his one saving grace. But he does suck here in like all other situations. So if we go forward like this, so Nocturne, he most likely defends with this. We are going to be putting, because the main purpose of attacking forward is we want to be getting her health stat back.
The night sky.
Like, that's the main purpose of attacking forward here, is to get her attack stat up. Because the thing is, if I attack forward with him, he just trades that off with the. He just trades that off very easily. Like, we actually. Yeah, I feel like we just do this move.
Take heart.
Brittle Steel is make. Yeah, he does still do that, but I don't mind that one. Like, I don't mind that trade-off. I don't mind losing Nocturne. I haven't really got much that's working with Nocturne right now. Luckily enough, Brittle Steel potentially opens up a Tom Kench eat move. So, options. Let's see. So we don't. This turns into. We lose Fearsome, but oh my god, Twisted. So significant value. Significant value is significant.
Now, where was I?
So the fact that we actually have got like things that we can play onto this ball right now. Yep, no, we lose that. We could, right, so here's what we can do right now. So if we play Tom Kench, we get blue card. If we play, say, Trapper, I feel like we play Trapper. I know I could have played Tom Kench, but he wouldn't be able to get his eat move this turn. Whereas, like, you know, so we've got Brittle Steel. We could throw down, what do you call it, the Sentry. I feel like this is the move I go with. Potential draw move coming up with there as well. Okay, so Not gonna lie, it's a bit crazy. He gets another but it's only minions played, not summoned. Well met! I'm not gonna lie, he's got a lot of things going on. He's got a lot of things going on which are problematic. We can still feel like we need to, so we can still defend there, and we could technically defend here. The annoyance is we can't kill this. Right, if we use, or do we not care about this because we can stop this? We can stop this one's damage right now. Maybe that's not the better place to defend. Maybe the better place to defend is to get rid of you and take that, because at the end of the day, that could die to another card in the future. Like if we just keep playing cards, that potentially dies in the future. I feel like I don't mind that. We could have technically stopped Callista. I want to kill his Nocturne because his Nocturne is what's making everyone fearsome. Like that's more my reason for wanting to kill the Nocturne rather than the Callista. Callista is annoying because she's going to be continuously summoning, like, you know, another unit, which is going to cause me pain and anguish. But I want to be killing Nocturne because Nocturne is just giving everyone fearsome, and that is annoyingly problematic.
Bored.
So we could actually throw down what's his face as well, right? We could actually throw down Starspring, because we actually are starting to get value off of Starspring right now in a really stupid way. So that just puts the damage into Callista. So Callista started to take damage. Red card kills all of those next turn. We're starting to get I mean, this, we see what chat, you know what, this is gone weird. This expedition has kicked off. This expedition has kicked off in a really great karma. Getting the spells twice. Not that we have any spells going on for us right now. So we could throw down Pillar, which means that we at least get blue card going off. So I feel like we get rid of this. I might end up wishing that I'm going to get rid of a thingy, but yeah, so I'm actually going to do is get that mana back, get blue card going. Get blue card going. We actually, like, can force... So we want to kind of be getting yellow card out, right? We want to be getting yellow card out, I feel. So it's the annoyance of, like, my board is starting to become where I don't really want to get rid of things, but I need to start getting rid of things off of this board. So feel like, so what we could do is we could throw the Yeti down on top of the Ice Pillar, because the Ice Pillar's kind of done its weird job right now. I know that I would like it because it would give Trundle buffs, but I will take not buffing him for board remove. Like, I'll take control in the board. I'll take control in the board over basically, like, you know, the making sure we can pick one of the things that we want to pick off the board. I would take board control over that. Okay, so Sejuani's out. So we know, so, and also he didn't get the plunder. He didn't get the plunder mechanic. So although he's got that, and we know that so Sejuani is potentially pulling somebody off the board next turn. I kind of actually feel bad about playing the Yeti. I should have probably played like Croaker or somebody there, because then so we should have played Croaker first and then played the Yeti. Like that would have been the smart man move. I'm not gonna lie, that honestly would have been the smart man move, but Gomez don't play the smart man plays apparently. So I'm gonna replace and do some damage into Trundle, because then that just means that we have the ability of removing that from the field, get a bit of a heal going on. Get a bit of a heal going on for this landmark. I mean, admittedly, 2 landmarks might be a bit too much, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Our opponent's only got 4 mana. They could play Sejuani next turn, but so they're probably going to be aiming for Twisted Fate, right? If you, oh crap. Okay, if you're aiming for anyone, you're aiming for Twisted Fate next turn, would be my guess. We haven't really got many quick spells or anything along those lines is the problem here. He could actually grab Sejuani, but then it doesn't matter because she's going to be healing herself up there. I feel like we play the Stellar Corn. I mean, admittedly, that would give an additional heal into this, like with the Star Spring there. But I mean, actually, I'll take healing my Nexus. I'm gonna take healing her for more and healing my Nexus. Cause she's actually got like a really good stat line. I'll take that. We could actually play Boxtopus now that we've drawn him. We could actually play Boxtopus. How many cards have we got? 15. I mean, we've actually just burned through so many of our cards. I'm gonna play Boxtopus to get rid of the Callista. I like the idea of removing Callista from their board. In all honesty, like at this exact moment in time. Just because if they go for an open attack, but admittedly, if they were going to go for an open attack, they wouldn't be playing the Sejuani. I don't mind doing that though. I don't mind doing that. I might end up regretting this. I might end up regretting all of my decisions. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I might have bungled that up. But I'll be damned if that is not the decision that I made. Oh, Misfortune. Leveled Misfortune as well. He's gonna be, if you're doing anything, you aim to kill Twisted this turn. I feel like Sejuani goes and he goes for killing Twisted. Twisted makes too much sense to kill to keep him alive. Like, it makes too much sense that he needs to die for him to stay alive. If you get what I mean.
You own what you take.
Yep. So we can at least force blue card. We can at least force blue card.
No prey. No
which
prey.
I would take the draw. We need to be careful of how much we're drawing. We might end up destroying a little bit too much. Star Shaping is the burst speed spell, which does mean we get red card off.
Ride onward.
Okay, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. We could have technically put that spell into somebody else. Okay, so I guess we take you. But we get red card out, at least, which is something. So, that dies. Everything else kind of takes a bit of damage. We kind of just have to go full. I mean, okay, so who do we play onto this field? Guess we could play the Star Shepherd. We could actually we could play Tom Kench himself. Eat this next turn. This might end up proving to be very, very silly because it is. Okay, Zap's on the board. I'll take. You know what? I'll take this. Abyss is. What? How has this happened?
Live with purpose.
But I don't mind it. I don't mind it. Let's. Oh, jeez. We're never gonna have an empty hand. We're never gonna have an empty hand. Okay, right. We've got 12 cards. We need to be more careful about the fact that we've only got like 12 cards going on right now. So, I feel like we could eat Sejuani. We could eat Sejuani. Or we could go for trying to eat this little man. Never go for trying to eat Fizz because he just has like so many abilities. Or do we just go forward into an attack because Misfortune is gonna be. Actually, we've got.
Comestibles are getting cold.
I might end up regretting all of my decisions. I might end up regretting all of my decisions right now. But these are the decisions. These are the decisions that I've decided to make because I know that the Misfortune. I've got 2 overwhelmed minions. I've got the Misfortune attack going in. My plan here is to force a trade. Is to force trade-offs. Like how close is this? I mean, this is still like 10 away. Okay, so he's managed to make it so that he's getting those things, but the overwhelm damage. I mean, the overwhelm damage. He's still dead. Oh my god, this was an insane game, and I loved every moment of it. Imagine he got Fizz. I mean, you were so lucky with your. I'm not gonna lie. That was insane in terms of the amount of value we ended up getting off of Abyss. What was that? They got a lot of things going on. They got a lot of things going on their side of the field. I mean, of course it comes to my hand immediately. Do we keep it? No, we don't keep it. We don't keep it. Part of me's thinking about keeping it. I mean, I guess we did have Ember Maiden as well to activate it, but I'm going to keep Ember Maiden. My reason for keeping Ember Maiden is if we can keep... Oh, actually, Boxtopus now becomes... I was going to say, if he plays Zed early on, Ember Maiden just starts doing things for us there. So, potentially, we see how this goes. Boxtopus might see... Depends on what our opponent does, right? Because part of me's thinking, do I play Boxtopus? But I kind of will go into the next turn and see what happens. Soraka. So we should have played Boxtopus last turn. I didn't realise I was going to top deck Soraka, obviously. Boxtopus, we could Ember Maiden right now. Cut down our opponent's options. I mean, Boxtopus, we could get a heal on top of it. But Ember Maiden looks kind of okay to me right now. Soraka maybe for mana usage, but I think if I throw Soraka down, I'm not really getting much out of her this round. Like, Ember Maiden it's forcing his hand in terms of the fact that he knows that everything's going to be taking 1 damage at the start of the round. So he's got less options of what he can play. That's how my mind justifies that move. Is that he has less options he can play.
We'll take what we need to survive.
Or he legitimately just has something which works with this. Problems. We have made mistakes, people. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. We have to go into this and then go into a frost, which it goes. That does still go down in health. He's going to be going up in attack, but he goes down in enough health that Brittle Steel at least might get us past this. I'm not going to lie. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made, but we might be able to find our weird way around them. Hopefully. So I'm thinking Tom Kench, Brittle Steel, heal. Tom Kench, Brittle Steel, heal. So he's putting a Yeti. Oh, he's getting, oh crap, because I killed Yeti. That counts. So he's getting a Yeti on the board, which I'm not gonna lie, I did not need to see right now. Did not need to see. So I'm actually gonna play Tom Kench. We're gonna take a bit of damage. We're gonna take a bit of damage at the start here. Okay, our opponent knows that we must have something which counters the situation. So I'm gonna throw the healing there. Might make him think that there's less options now for 1 mana. Unless he's just watching the stream. Do cards heal back after round like so? No, they don't. No, cards will stay at the damage that they're at. So
embers and smoke.
We do this. Potential troll chant and potential counters. But yeah, no, they don't heal back. Literally, they stay at the damage that's been done to them. So that's why heal cards are actually quite not. Okay, there you go, troll chant. I thought that troll chant might rear its ugly head, but you've got to go for the move just in case. Just in case. So he's got a lot of damage. He's got a lot of damage going on there. And we've just increased that damage tenfold. Okay. Feel the Rush might be our only way out. Feel the Rush legitimately might be our only way out of the terrible problem that we have put ourselves in. And don't get me wrong, it is a terrible problem of which we have put ourselves in. Okay.
Put me in, Tommy boy!
Oh, I'll be happy to
So
accommodate.
here's the problem. The problem is, so we do that damage in there. So we grab this because it's a challenge minion, so we're going to be doing that. Okay, I am actually going to go with trying this out because I don't mind if it trades off. I don't mind if it trades off. I don't mind this dying right now because it's doing is help for my opponent right now, especially now that he's just done that. Admittedly, yeah, so that's why he kills this, because he keeps it alive. Maybe we should have kept this back because then obviously that move wouldn't have been as good for our opponent. But obviously, it's getting to the point now where we need to do something about that. That is the most problematic thing on this board. And you know what the worst thing is? We created that. We created that problem. Okay, we have got a heal into core. That could get us somewhat out of this situation. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a tricky situation we're currently in. I feel like we might have just screwed ourselves massively. So the thing of it is that we have got another Soraka in hand, so I don't mind her dying so much. So I feel that we do that, and then I feel that we for ourselves. He could actually have significant problems. Are significant, right? So our opponent could be running things which are going to cause us nothing but problems. in terms of the fact that at this mana they could have what's his face? They could have. I mean, I guess if they've got
Time to enjoy the night sky.
if they've got Battle Fury, we're screwed either way, right? We're screwed. If our opponent's got Battle Fury, then we're just dead anyway. Okay, right. It's okay. It's okay. So we live, but not well. So we live, but not well. We can throw Soraka out onto this board because we haven't got the mana for a Feel the Rush move right now. We have got a big heal move coming out in the future.
There may
I mean, I'm not gonna
redemption
lie.
for you yet.
It's not looking good. I'd be lying if I said that things were looking nice. He left after a few seconds. I try to entertain people as much as I can, but you can't entertain a man. Okay, right. So the problem is because I want to eat this, but the problem is it still counts as a strike. So even though I want to eat this, it still counts as a strike, and he still gets the thing. So what we could do is. Right.
Have the stars been giving you much trouble, Hakan?
Nothing I can't
Feel-
handle. Oh dear, come back!
That this is stupid. What am I thinking? So my plan here is heal to level, and then eat, and then attack forward, healing again to get draw. That's in my mind the plan. We could have if we would have done pack mentality this turn. It wouldn't have really done too much for me. He would have had. Okay, crap. Okay, not gonna lie, that's not something that I need to see. But okay. So we do this to get the full heal, which then levels. See, part of me's now thinking, do I just eat Sejuani? Do we go for the eats on Sejuani and then heal? Oh no, deny! Do it! Do it! Do it now! I mean, the problem is that we don't get to do it anymore. Why am I? Oh, because she's not healed. Because she's not fully championized yet. That's problematic. I mean, I've got to just leave it. I've got to leave it. If we would have got, and that's the thing, because she only heals for 4 in this stage. She doesn't fully heal. Okay, Battle Fury. Battle Fury opens options potentially, maybe, hopefully. Okay, so he's got a lot of things going on here. We can at least do that trade there. If we go for Battle Fury, we don't get a heal on core. But if we do so we kind of have to block here. Go down to 1. So we could Battle Fury. That's 4, so that gets up to 5. The problem is that I can't use that and an additional heal move, which is very, very annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I need that. So basically, potentially just star shaping. Potentially star shaping here. I mean, out of all of these, I've got another star shaping, but maybe the destroyer, because at least it's a unit right now. So we stay on 4. I feel like I've got to do that. Potentially, he's got a buff that kills Soraka, or he's got a buff which. So obviously, if he's got like another Sejuani in hand, then he's got a Fury of the North move that he could do. But because he can't use Fury of the North, it's only +3 attack, so he can't get lethal on it. But okay, right, he's gonna full seating health, which does mean that yes, we don't do anything there. Okay. Of course. Oh, Soraka, why? Right. So, the problem.
Stars. What form will
The
the
problem
waters take?
is, next round, we could use Feel the Rush. But in using Feel the Rush, do we leave ourselves open to too many other things? Because so we can't really do an eat move this turn, because it's just not worth it. I was really hoping that I could have kept Soraka alive, because keeping Soraka alive just would have been just like an amazing thing. We passed the turn. I feel like I've just got to go for the Feel the Rush move. I feel like it's like the only thing that somewhat gives me a chance here. It's not the best move, but it's a move which somewhat gives me a chance. That's a long one. She's not fully championized yet, so he had no longer. I mean, the thing is that we only got one because we've already spent all of our other 2 Sorakas, so we only got 1 unit out of it. So sadly, we didn't even get another Soraka for a heal move here. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's not good. It's not good. We kind of needed the other unit. I'm not gonna lie. Needing the other unit was really important. Because now he just goes, what? I mean, we've lost the game because I can't see how we, especially, where's our harsh winds? I mean, of course he top decks that. Out of all things to top deck, of course he top decks that. We need our harsh winds. We need our harsh winds as something because it's literally.
Sure there's something for my.
There's too many things. He just goes for an open. No harsh winds again. Okay, right. Not gonna lie.
Attack.
It's not looking good. Kind of. Okay, I'd be lying if I said that things were looking in a good way.
You'll need more than that.
We kind of have to at least trade. Okay, we have to at least trade off there. We do have 2 star shapings. It's literally all we have right now, which at least means we can survive. Because yeah, otherwise death has still come for us. So those 2 star shapings coming in clutch play. I feel that Sejuani needs to die because we can't allow Sejuani to live. Basically, Sejuani living is, I mean, oh crap, no, because obviously he's just got the level, which means that then gets the so that's done nothing for us. That's done nothing. We haven't even got any trades off there. Okay, mistakes were made. And all we need to do is get 1 damage into our core to stop our damage. Okay, right, but okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's not gone well. This has not gone well at all. So he's got 10 damage. Huh? Where were you hiding? I feel that, so either way, we're getting elusive damage in. I feel like we take the one who comes back. I'm not gonna lie, like, you know, death has most likely still come for me. I've not saved myself from death yet, by any stretch of the imagination. The reason why I didn't go for the Battle Furies, I mean, I feel like Great Beyond has Spell Shield though. That is true. That is true. Great Beyond does have Spell Shield, which does open up more options for it. I could have even kindly Tavern Keeper and actually kindly Tavern Keeper Destroyer would have been the better move because kindly Tavern Keeper Destroyer, we could have got a heal on core and then we could have played, so we would have had 2 units on the board instead of 1. But then I don't know why I really wanted that elusive damage. I don't know why that was important in my head that I needed that.
Why, hello there.
Okay, I mean on the plus side, that's still just a trade-off, and that still stays alive. I mean, both of my sides still stays alive, so I don't necessarily mind that. I don't necessarily mind that trade-off. I mean, I'll take it? Question mark? I'm so scared, but also okay. Okay, so right, that he's doing 2 damage. He's doing 2 damage into my core. Like anything else, he's doing 2 damage into my core. So we need to kind of heal that. Keep this as an option.
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
Of course, Zed drops now, because why wouldn't Zed drop right now? I'm not gonna lie, this is. I've got to keep the harsh winds move open. There's no other move that I can do. So. How did he put overwhelm? Oh crap! Because this put overwhelm on top of this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
They followed the wrong master.
Not gonna lie, it's not what I need to see. To be fair, Zed doesn't, like, if he goes forward with all of this, he doesn't create, like, Zed doesn't create another thing. So I can live with that not being a thing. So the annoyance is that attacks in first, so we don't actually get any damage, right? We can defend damage, but we don't actually get any damage ourselves because everything's gonna be frostbitten. So I guess we stop the big men. We stop the big overwhelmed men. We then stop this. Okay, right, so we're still down to -4. Stop that. And then we can stop this. Leaves us on 1. 1 is still health. 1 is still health. Even if it is just health, it is still health. Okay. So
What form will the waters take?
we have to go forward. We have to immediately go forward with Battle Fury. Like it's our. All we need to do is hope this is not a harsh winds. We just need to hope that our opponent does not draw harsh winds. As long as they don't draw that or don't draw a way of doing damage into our core, which immediately they do damage into our core, we're dead anyway. No, the reason why I didn't want to block Zek, because what was the point? What was the point? We would have just been taking damage. Right, so. Okay. This is our only way forward, Yugi! Go, Yugi, go!
I protect this place.
So, I just need for there to not be any form. I just need for there to be no form of frostbite right now. No form of frostbite, Yugi. I mean, I have to, right? I've got no other moves, because at least then it's...
Let rage fill your soul.
I mean, we gotta go, Yugi! We gotta go! Is it? I mean, you don't... I don't know what he's drawn! He's got cards, but I don't know what those cards are! I just need to hope that they're not gonna be anything helpful! Don't be a recall, because obviously, right, so Frostbite, recall, like any of those things, and I'm screwed. But I've only got one. Can we get? Can we get? I mean, fuck yeah.
Not even a challenge.
We're dead. I mean, we have lost the last game, but there was not a lot we could really do about it. If I'm gonna be honest, there was not a lot we could really do about it. Yeah, because we can't stop this. We can't stop that. Obviously, we didn't know that he was going to play Batman. We could have done the Trendemir move, but I needed to try and get rid of Lee. I still think that trying to get rid of Lee was the better move. It was a really good expedition. 2 6s! So close and yet so far on both of them. Yes, no, I hope you enjoyed this. As I said, I then went on to lose that expedition. I lost it in the final round, so we got up to 6 wins, and then that was the fight, which is the final round we lost, as you saw at the end there. But these things happen. Let me know what you think, whether or not you want to see more Expedition content, because I don't mind making it. I actually said I enjoy playing Expedition mode, but I want to know how you guys want that content. Do you just want highlight matches, or do you want more in-depth, pick by pick, like why am I making these decisions type thing? Because I will, honestly, I can look into either way depending on what you guys think, so please let me know down in the comment section down below. You can also catch the action live when I stream it on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I mean, normally Wednesday night is Expedition night, but this whole week, like the week that has just gone, I've been basically doing Expedition near enough every day apart from Monday. But basically, I do love playing, so just let me know what you guys want to see, as well as the fact that obviously there is a Discord link down below if you want to go and talk in there anytime, as well as the fact that me and Jankie have recently just started a Legend of Runeterra podcast, Voices of the Old Ones. So if you want to check that out, link yet again down below in the description. But thank you all so much. I said if you enjoyed yourself, why not consider hitting that subscribe button? But if you're already supporting, thank you so much for all the support on here and on Twitch. I hope you have a great day, and until next time, bye.
Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.